Hello, everybody, and how are you doing? Now that the mic volume is up better, this should be more hearable to you folks. So, again, some people love these, some people, eh. But we have a trade to announce. Now, some people might not be happy about this deal, but in essence, it is kind of a two scratch for one kind of thing. And at the end of the day, it puts me actually one pickup type away, instrument wise, from having any type of instrument that you would want to play around on, or probably need maybe even in a studio aspect. And there we hear the Kijiji notification sound. Cute. I'm gonna leave it in. I'm not gonna bother to cut the video. So, as anyone who's followed my channel long enough knows that I usually put up a video of the instrument I get rid of. And so I did put up a recent video actually today of said instrument. So some people are not going to be happy that I got rid of the instrument, but at the same time, again, I'm getting a two for one aspect here. So, what went out? Well, again, the guitar that I got in the trade from Canucks Guitar's own Richie, the 2014 Gibson SGJ that I further slash relicked and added the Grover's tuners to which the person who I traded said instrument away to said he actually really dug the guitar and he loved the sound, he loved the look, and in all actuality, I got, amazingly enough, I put the 2014 Gibson SGJ up on my local Kijiji. I think it was about 2 o'clock this morning. I had people responding to me at 5:30 this morning interested, and I had offers of exactly what I was asking for it cash. What did I value it at? I valued it at 440 Canadian, and that was what I had one person willing to pay me for it. I also had an offer just as the person I had just made this trade deal with was on his way here. He actually, I had somebody offer me a made in Japan Stratocaster, which was kind of tempting, but eh. I've seen a few of them floating around the local Kijiji, and they're, you know, sometimes when you're dealing with strats, you have to. And there's another notification again because I let the two other people know that that there was a deal in place, and that it was already gone. So there's the second person responding back. So again, when it comes to instruments, expensive, new, used, you really have to be careful on like what you're getting because I mean, you could be looking at something that's a Fender Stratocaster, and as you've seen from my own like little work that I've done, it's not hard to put a Fender logo on approximately, get the right kind of badges to replicate an actual Fender product. In my case, though, I don't have a serial number on my guitar because, again, it doesn't need a serial number because it's not a authentic, it's not a real Fender neck. It is a licensed to Fender or licensed by Fender neck and on my Stratocaster, but my Stratocaster body is a legitimate made in Mexico Stratocaster body. That said, so again, what went out the door? Again, the person was very impressed with what I offered him. It was exactly what he was interested in, and again, he got exactly what he was looking for. I got, again, two birds and one stone scenario out of this. So I traded away, which again, some people are not going to like this. At least I know one in South Carolina. Sorry. But I did trade away the Gibson SGJ that I modified, that I further modified from what Richie from Canucks with guitars had did, or the person before him had did. So again, in theory, like I said, my value of it was like 440, and that was including the soft shell case. So I still have sitting over there in my pile of cases and boxes from computer stuff and that. I still have the $200 um, hard shell flight case for an SG. So I still have held on to that. Now, in regards to the SGJ, I didn't get rid of it because I didn't like it. It was a decent guitar, but the reality is, I have too many humbucker based guitars now that I have the Ibanez fixed and back together. So now I have two humbucker guitars that are six strings. I have two single coil guitars that are six strings. I also have a humbucker based seven string guitar. So in theory, I don't need another six string guitar for humbuckers, especially when I have the Greco and I also have the Ibanez to cover bases with. So one of the things that I've been saying recently that I've kind of been about the $140 Harley Benton Delta Blues acoustic I picked up. It's like, it's not bad. I mean, it's not terrible, but I would say for sure it's definitely a guitar for a beginner. And at this point, as some people who are pretty well playing electric guitar and acoustic guitar players have told me, I'm intermediate, advanced intermediate at best. So it kind of goes under what I was doing. So I got rid of the SGJ, and again, I'm looking for now a P90 equipped electric guitar, and once I have that, I'll have everything that I want or desire in an electric, and still in acoustics, because this ties into the deal that I just did. So now I'm on the pursuit for a P90 equipped electric guitar, dual P90 or single P90, preferably of the solid body configuration. And with that said, so what I did was I moved the SGJ again because of the rationale of too many humbucker equipped guitars to begin with. As much as those 61 pickups in those guitars are beautiful sounding pickups, and I can see why people are poaching the pickups out of those SGJ series or J series guitars. With that said, 2014 Gibson SGJ out. In came, first of all, 160 cash, which again will go towards a P90 based instrument at some point in time in the near or far future. And lastly, this is what I also picked up in this deal. And I am going to slowly bring it down. So, we have, and might be something that looks familiar on the side of it. So this came with the dirty stock case, and this is a little rough, but again, as anyone knows, I do have the ability to clean these up, or clean instruments up, despite what some mentally unstable individuals think about my ability to work on instruments and love to make videos obsessing about it. So, in turn, I've picked up a Fender CD60 CE in natural finish. So it's Cutaway Dreadnought. I'm going back to a Cutaway Dreadnought. It is a, I believe, mahogany back, sides, and neck. Not familiar what the fretboard is, and I believe it's a spruce or Sitka top. The only kind of noticeable bit of damage to this guitar is the slight bit of a ding there, but again, that can be worked out. The tuners are probably a little on the side. It also does come with the Fishman Fluent pickup, which I did actually test on the amp to verify that it works. So it needs a good cleaning. The strings are pretty cruddy. The fretboard is pretty cruddy. The frets could use a bit of a polishing. Otherwise, so again, this acoustic new goes for, nothing like showing off the sag. This acoustic goes for about basically new in the high 300 range, including the case. So Cutaway mahogany, I believe it's a spruce or Sitka top. There appears to be a little bit of a arch in the back, and it's got, despite this having rusty strings on it and whatnot, it does have a really nice sound to it, as you can just hear. And it has the one thing that the Harley Benton is lacking, and that's bass resonance, without it totally crapping out. The acoustic, the Harley Benton acoustic, the Delta Blues, it is its only drawback is it has very little support for lower bass frequencies. So if that said, that is the trade. As I tilt the camera back up into position here, Flickety flick flick. So that's the deal. And I am now literally just one instrument away from having any type of sound that I desire from instruments. A bass guitar for to play any type of bass or bass line from, and now a more intermediate level and appropriate tiered acoustic for my level of playing as a hobby player. That said, hope everyone's having a great day out there. I hope it's not raining anywhere else in your part of the world to those that are watching this here. That said, again, take care. Catch you later. Bye for now.